called a bialy. And I think for a lot of people who are familiar with these kinds of breads, they're very familiar with that. For those of us who are not, we're going to learn you something today. We're also going to wish you happy Bagel and Lox Day. And we're also going to wish our guest, Cliff Norquist, happy birthday
Can you imagine
today.
that? Thank
so
you.
your birthday falls on National Bagel Day.
I don't know how that happened.
Well, I think it was kind of serendipitous.
I really don't. I think so.
It's
It's meant to be, right? It's
now,
meant to
Cliff,
be.
tell us, you've been in business for 29 years, but you've been on QVC how long now?
Well, May 5th we started, so this is what?
So a little
9
less than
months,
a year.
Less than a year.
Less than a year. He's also already become a Customer Choice Food Award winner.
Yes.
He is our bagel of choice, and these are New York City kettle boiled bagels. But today we also add something brand new to your assortment.
Correct.
We call them the bialys.
Yes.
And that's a cross between, you told me, a bagel and an English muffin.
Correct.
So
Correct.
help everybody understand what a bialy is.
Well, if you like an English muffin and if you like a bagel, this is something right in the middle.
The best of both worlds.
Oh, it's really, really delicious. It's a very light, very tasty thing that it's not boiled like a bagel.
Right.
There's no sugar. There's no chemicals.
No
again.
malt.
No malt, no sugar, but very light. But here's the thing, this is all hand done. Every one of these is done by hand.
Hold that nice and still.
Yep,
and on the inside, you got a little butter here, but on the inside is what?
That is a Spanish onion puree.
So baked into the bialy.
Correct.
So now you've got a combination of a bagel English muffin with that Spanish onion baked inside. When we receive these like your bagels, they're fully baked.
Fully baked.
And they arrive room temperature.
Yes.
To warm these, we put them either in your toaster oven or your regular oven, right?
Same as a bagel, 400 degrees, 5 to 7 minutes, or just toast it.
Let's try the bialy real quick.
That is a ground Spanish onion by hand, put in. We create that hole with 2 thumbs.
Where have you been all my life?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
It's very different.
So
very
good.
different.
Not just different, it's great.
Very, very different.
All right, now here's what you're going to choose today. You'll choose 24 of the plain bagels. I have 450 in the plain. If you want the everything bagel, 350. If you want the bialys, 650. And if you want a combo where you get some of each one, that's available for you. Let me also tell you that these are $39.40. Let's get to your bagels. Your bagels are made an old-fashioned way. It's aged dough.
Correct.
It's made with
Malt.
they're kettle boiled. It's made with malt. And this is something, and New York City water.
Well, we probably should have started with the bagels because today is National Bagel and Lox Day, right? So, again, I think we know what our bagels are right now. They're made with New York water, okay? Ingredients, malt, molasses, nothing artificial, no chemicals at all.
Right.
Then we actually mix the dough with the New York water. Then we age the dough. And that's the very expensive step. We age it for 10 hours in a walk-in box, which creates all the flavor, marries the malt, the molasses, the yeast, and then we bake it in a hot steel-plated oven for about 9 to 10 minutes, retaining the moisture, giving you a real New York bagel, unbelievable flavor.
250 of these are already gone. I will also tell you that this 6 easy payment plan is just for today, so that's why you want to lock it in on auto delivery.
Yes.
We'll deliver these every 90 days for a year, so if you choose Easy Pay today, you'll lock that in for a full year. And Cliff, these are amazing because they come to you fully baked and ready to roll. They actually arrive room temperature and fresh. So you can pop these in the freezer for how long?
Well, you can leave them in your freezer for a year, but that's not necessary.
Well, they will never last.
But we highly recommend as soon as you get them, put them in your freezer because, again, no chemicals, nothing artificial, no artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, peanuts, tree nuts, all of that stuff. And then you just bake it off, pull them out as you use it, you bake them off. But, I had to do the bagels because it is National Bagel Day, but the bialy is really what I wanted to introduce today because nobody knows what a bialy is.
I just had a bite of the center where all the Spanish onions are. It's crazy amazing.
It's something that, honestly, if you're from Brooklyn, people from Brooklyn know what a bialy
is.
But everywhere I go, I do food shows all over the world.
Chef Tony came in this morning and goes, I know a bialy.
He knew.
My New Yorker over there.
And here's the interesting thing about a bialy. If you cut it, okay, you have 2 very different things. One is a very light, crispy. I want you to try the top because it's a very light, crispy, airy, delicious, flavorful, product, whereas the bottom is a little more heavy and dense and chewy. So actually, you have two completely different.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, right. Two different.
This is more
things.
like an English muffin.
It's right that
And the
it
bottom's more
combines
like a
all
bagel.
the flavors. So I think the world needs to know what a Bialy is.
True
They're
story.
around centuries, by the way.
Let me also update you on what we have remaining. If you want just Bialys, I have 400 left. Plain bagel, 400 left. Everything bagel, 300. Combo, fewer than 1,800, but that's our most popular because then you're getting some of each one. These will last in the freezer up to a year, but they're never going to last that long once you taste these because there are bagels and then there are just bagels.
Right, and look, we know there's a lot of bagels out there, and it's easy to make a bad bagel, but it's very difficult to make a really good bagel. And with the feedback that I've been getting from QVC, it's really been amazing.
It's
the calls,
amazing.
the emails. I'm so thankful. And
this is the closest thing you're going to have to getting to New York City.
Correct.
Because if you don't live anywhere in New York, but you want the taste of New York delivered to your door, that's what we're going to send you. Over 1,000 sets are gone now.
Beautiful.
We are very, very busy with $39.40. These are quality, first-rate, top-shelf New York City bagels made with New York City water. The Bialys are something that folks all over New York know. But maybe you don't know it yet, but once you taste it, you're going to love it. It's a cross between a bagel and an English muffin. It has beautiful Spanish onions baked right into the center.
Yep.
So this is a savory, delightful thing. But I will say about the onions, they're not overpowering.
No, it's light. It's very light. You see, very, very light, very tasty, very low, no sugar, no fat, no cholesterol, just a very tasty product.
Now, let me grab now, if you want just Bialys, I have 200 left. Everything bagel, 280, and the plain, 350. But in the combo now, fewer than 1,500, and a moment ago that was 1,800.
Yep, we're moving.
That's the most popular. Stay on the line. With 1,500 sets now gone in this show, we've got hundreds of folks on the phone lines. These bagels are the real deal. Cliff, thank you, buddy, and happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Nice to have you back. He's a short fella. No, he's not. All right. We have one more item. Come with me. So granite stone makes that great cookware that we've offered on QVC before, but today we